All right, we're here finally with our faces out, and it's a really awkward opening.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. Sorry, I cut you off. This is Kim Dam. I'm
No, it's not.
okay. This is Giraffe Neck, and that's Kim Dam. I had a lot of technical difficulties. We already did this and started, and I didn't record my face for the first 10 minutes, so enjoy that. We're ranking the zombies list today, and we're doing it because we had a whole pull out for the last almost month of breaking down the maps in little sections one by one and narrowing down to a final where we get the community voted best map of all time from the people who watch. And right now it's not done yet. We are in the semi-final. The final will end on Friday. Today's Tuesday, so there's a few more days, but it's between Derize and Drak, Origins, Mob of the Dead, and Buried right now, so we'll find out, but we kind of have a guess of what's going on. But in the meantime, we are going to be ranking the maps in the correct order, regardless of what everybody else thinks, and enjoy that.
Enjoy that.
Enjoy that. We're gonna hop right in, and then
Not an option. You have to do that. You have to enjoy
it. You have to. It's not a choice. Do you understand? So enjoy it without my face for the first 10 minutes. Today, we're finally going to be doing our own rankings. We have 6 tiers. We have Legendary, which is for only the best of the best, perfect maps. Almost perfect is maps that are really good, but just don't make the cut into the legendary status. Solid is maybe a little above average. It's not something you love, not something you hate, but it's solid. It exists. Average, just there. No good. Not a good map. God, why? It's why.
Oh, we kept that one.
Yeah, we kept that one. Why did we have to play this map? And then didn't play is just pretty much Black Ops 4. Our selection of maps today is all the way from World at War to Black Ops 4 with Infinite Warfare included. We're not doing World War II. We're not doing Cold War, just because I don't have a good how do you explain this? I don't
play them.
I don't have a lot of experience on the newer maps, so no.
I played a little bit of Cold War, and I think we played the first map on World War II.
Anything to say before we start?
No.
Okay, so we're starting off with the original Noctur and Toten, and I would say that it is going to be somewhere here, personally.
I was gonna say solid. You have it in solid, and I was like, that's the choice.
So I would say solid just because it, part of me wants to say this, and part of me wants to say that just because it's the first map and to set the stage. But
in terms of the actual map, I wouldn't put it legendary. In terms of it being nostalgic first map, I would. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the map itself, it's a solid map.
A solid map. I think that
can't complain.
Yeah, I'll go back and play it, but it's not something that I'm oh god, Noctur on Toten, yes. It's solid. It's definitely, I would say, better than average. I've had a lot of fun moments on Noct, and it's the first map, so
yeah.
I don't really want to do these in order of release. I'm just gonna grab them as they come up. So you know what? Call of the Dead.
You just wanted to do Call of the Dead.
Call of the Dead is, I'm gonna say, what do you think? I want to put it here.
I didn't really play much Call of the Dead. Okay,
so this one's mostly going to be me. So I'm putting Call of the Dead at solid. I want to put it at almost perfect because I think it's a really, really fun map. But at the same time, I'm in a similar boat because I don't have a ton of playtime on it. I have a decent amount of playtime on it, and I really enjoy it, but I don't know everything off the top of my head. So I don't think it would be fair to put it up here because it's not like other maps where I can hop in and know exactly how to do everything on the first try. I forget where perks are and stuff.
I don't know most of the map layout. That's how little I've played Call of the Dead.
Varux is...
That's another one where I didn't play much, but I'd probably put it at exist. Yeah.
I would put it at exist. I think Varux is average.
I love the map, but
yeah,
fair.
It's got that difficulty factor where it can be really hard, and it can be fun for that matter. And it's kind of cool how you're split into 2 sides of the map. But, as time went on, it's not something that I really want to go back and play. It was pretty much designed where you're using a trap to get to high rounds and everything. And at this day and age, I don't really want to do that. So, but I can't dishonor it and put it down here.
You know what map I would do that on? Buried.
What? You do what?
Using the buildable traps to get to high rounds.
Speaking of, Buried.
I gotta put it in... Probably almost perfect, almost legendary, but I don't think it fits in the legendary.
It's gotta be. Buried is so good. Buried is such a good map.
Yeah.
It's got almost
honestly, I don't know. Legendary?
Honestly, the way that people are voting right now, they're putting it at legendary because it's in the top 4. But
it was fun. It had replayability. It introduced the chalk buys, which were completely new. Everything.
I would say that it is almost perfect, and the reason I wouldn't put it in legendary is because I don't think that the Easter egg is legendary-ish, if that makes sense.
That's fair. if you're looking at it from the Easter egg.
Yeah, because if you're looking at the overall map, like the map layout is fun. It's awesome. The
Wonder weapon.
Wonder weapon's fun. The bank is cool. The Leroy is cool.
You can get the free perks.
Exactly. There's so much cool stuff in it. It's just that the Easter egg in this map is not like...
Not fun.
I wouldn't say it's not fun. It's just not the most fun. It's not something that like I would do every time I play the map. I would probably do it and then I'd be good for a couple of years, not doing it again.
Yeah.
So I think that Buried fits into this category.
That sounds like it's a not fun Easter egg from that last sentence.
Easter eggs are big for me personally. So speaking of Moon,
Moon,
it exists. Moon exists.
Yeah.
It's so unique in the fact that you're in space. It's the only map that's really like as unique, having the anti-gravity, having the hacker, all these really cool things that were super innovative for the time. But it's not a map that I'm really going back to play now. And a big reason for that is because I am an Easter egg guy, and this Easter egg is really annoying because you just have to spam the box repeatedly over and over and over and over, and it can be really frustrating when you do not get the 3 items that you need from it.
Why we have gobblegums now to give me fire sales.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, obviously Black Ops 3 factors in a little bit too. I'm comfortable leaving it here. I don't know if I want it above or below Verrucht. What do you think?
I would put it above Verrucht for sure.
Okay. Next we're going with Shinonuma. I think that this is also...
Yeah. Didn't play a whole lot of it. It's there. I enjoyed it the times I did play it, but didn't do it too much.
I probably played Shinonuma like the least out of the World at War maps, just because I never got into it that much. The most fun I ever had on Shinonuma was glitching and getting outside the map. So when you relate it to like Nacht and Verrucht, I don't think it really stands up to them personally, just because it's like...
Really? I probably would have put it like on par with Verrucht, which I mean it is in the tier list, but I meant like to me they're the same level.
Yeah, that's fair. Honestly, that is kind of where I put them, huh?
Yeah.
So I definitely like Nacht more than them, both of them.
Yeah.
And I guess you're kind of right. Like they are interchangeable, but like I don't know. I feel like I would, if I had to choose, like, hey, what do you guys want to play? I'd be like Verrucht. Like with a group, it's more fun to play for.
I would say Shinonuma because it's larger, and I just enjoy that aspect of it more than Verrucht.
I guess I like the competitive, just fast paced of Verrucht. If you're going for that old school map, I think Verrucht is cool. Like if I'm choosing out of these maps, I mean, I'm not going to be like, oh, Buried's an option. Yeah, let's go with Verrucht. Like, no, it's not happening. Ascension.
I'd put it in solid, personally.
Let's do that. Let's put it in solid. I definitely think it's better than these maps. I have had a lot of fun on Ascension in terms of just like
PhD.
Yeah. Well, PhD in Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1, and then in Black Ops 3 having like gobblegums and stuff as well. I've had so much fun just training for hours and hours and just like messing around. Ascension is like...
The monkeys keep it interesting too on the special rounds because you have to go and do the separate parts of the map for the perks.
And the sickle.
Oh, the sickle. I forgot about the sickle.
Sickle is a lot of fun. Although it a lot of fun. It's the exact same thing as the Bowie knife, but it's cool.
But it's different.
Yeah, it's different. It's like Ascension was like... I have a lot of fond memories on Ascension. I would go back and play it more likely than any of these other maps. I'd actually put it here. I would.
Yeah.
I'd
no,
play
yeah,
it
that's fair.
Okay, on to the next one. Kino?
Honestly, legendary.
Yeah, let's put it up there.
Legendary.
But the thing is, I feel bad putting it up there and leaving Buried on Almost Perfect.
I put Kino above Buried.
Okay. You know, because Kino is like the perfect...
When you think of Call of Duty Zombies, that's almost the first map that comes to mind every time.
Yeah, it's the perfect casual map. Perfect for people who don't like care about Easter eggs or any storyline or anything whatsoever. All they want to do is just play zombies for fun and have cool wonder weapons. Kino is goated. Everybody knows Kino.
The map that got me into zombies.
And I think a lot of other people would agree with that. I think a lot of people would say the same thing. I don't think you have to go too into detail with Kino. Kino is just...
It's Kino.
It's Kino. It's an amazing map. Now Shangri-La, we're going to drop it right into here.
Yep.
Next we have Town. Town, and we're gonna put in Almost Perfect.
Almost Perfect.
Or do we put it in Legendary? I don't know. Town is so much fun.
Almost Perfect.
Let's do it. Below Buried. I want to put it like above Buried. Look, I'm gonna put it below.
I put it below Buried just because it's a subsector of a map.
Yeah, that's fair. Town is like, I think Town is like the Black Ops 2 version of Kino in a way, where because it was non-DLC, so all the people who just got the base game and just want to play zombies for fun were hopping in Town. Town was like two of the biggest things I remember from Black Ops 2 were I remember Town and I remember Hijacked.
I remember this one time in town, I was playing with my friend, got the upgraded Bowie knife and cross map. That's such a fond memory of mine.
Yeah,
For the cross map revive on town.
the cross map revives. Oh,
Yep.
you know what we forgot to mention on Kino is the ballistic knife. That's definitely worth mentioning. The ballistic knife revives on Kino is also legendary, and they should have brought that back. They brought back the ballistic knife, I think, but it wasn't in zombies. They brought it back for Black Ops 3 multiplayer.
They gave us the crossbows though that revived.
Yeah, they gave us Ingrad Trophy only though. I just want to let you know, I just started the camera. When I put up a town, I realized it wasn't up there, so
Nice.
we're here now.
Nice.
I forgot. So many technical difficulties. I've been failing. It's just Kim Dam for the first 10 minutes. You know what? No, let's finish off World at War. We got Darius. And
Reese, it exists.
really?
That's I didn't play it much. It was there.
Okay.
Maybe solid.
So what if I counted Darius and the Giant as the same map? Then where would you put it?
Then it would be higher. I didn't know if we were doing together or this is the same map.
We'll consider...
Then I would put it in solid.
You put it in solid? I would probably put it... Personally, I would go here if it were me.
Yeah. Yeah.
You agree?
That's good.
So Darius is like also solid. Again, solid is good maps. These are not bad maps. I enjoy all these maps. I just enjoy Ascension and Call of the Dead more. But I think I played out of it. If that makes sense. Like I played too much Darius.
There's not enough to do.
Like you're getting the Wonderwaff or the monkeys, and then that's it.
It's almost too easy of a map.
Honestly, I wouldn't say so. I would say Kino's a lot easier than Darius.
Yeah, but you're standing, like, I feel like the classic Darius was just stand up on the balcony and get kills, whereas Kino, at least you're moving around, the crawlers, you know?
Yeah, I mean, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Darius is gonna go here, and I'm gonna grab the Giant, and the Giant is gonna go here.
There you go.
So basically the explanation we just gave, they are two different maps. I think this one's more enjoyable because there's more to do with Gobblegums, and there's a little Easter egg they put in there, which is cool. Next we got the map. The map that I want to put like up here or here.
No.
But I'm gonna put it right here. And the reasoning for that is because I didn't play enough of it. I played it when I was young, when it first came out, and it kicked my ass.
This map was too hard when I was younger.
It was too hard for me when I was young. But like having grown up and played it a little bit, I've enjoyed it a lot. And I need to just put more hours into it. So for that reason, I'm putting it here. And I think like it's fair to like it's a middle of the pack right now. I want to move it up, but it's not fair because I've never killed the Pentagon Thief myself. So until that happens, I can't move him up. All right.
I still be getting lost down in the basement.
Yeah, honestly. The teleporters never bringing me where I want to go. All right, next we got Transit. And Transit, I'm putting it in it exists. I'm probably putting it
I like it.
I'm probably putting it here.
Yeah.
I would rather play Transit than any of these maps.
I would say Transit above 5 personally.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. So Transit's like, for when it came out, I think the biggest reason that people didn't like it was because of the denizens. Like that's the number one reason is running through the fog, and the denizens were annoying. And the reason they did that is because they didn't have the capabilities of...
It was before its time.
Yes, it was ahead of its time. If Transit came out now, it would be...
It might be almost perfect to solid.
Yes, it would probably be up here. It honestly would. I mean, look at this. Town is here, and it's part of Transit.
Yeah. There was so much to do in Transit. It was so large. If it was in a later time, it would have been good.
I think like Transit falls under the same category as Buried, like one of those Black Ops 2 maps that has a cool, like it has an interesting Easter egg, but it's not something you want to do every time. Like it's a one-time, like, oh, that was fun.
Yeah, not do it. Transit isn't fun to do because you have to ride the bus and then run through the field. And...
I remember you and me tried doing the Transit Easter egg on PlayStation 3, and then halfway through it, we were on the step where I think we were at the whatever it is, the tower, and then
Didn't we blue screen?
No, my PS3 bricked. The thing it bricked right there. Like we were in the middle of playing, and then like it just stopped. My game froze. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't like go back to the home. And eventually I just threw out my PlayStation 3 because Transit killed it. Like,
We just never played Transit again after that.
yeah, no, Transit actually killed my PlayStation 3. Like,
Bring it back in Black Ops 6 and fix it and make it a good map.
It's gonna brick my PC then. Like, I don't have a good history with Transit. All right, next we got Nuketown.
Nuketown. I enjoyed Nuketown. I was a Nuketown enjoyer.
You were?
I would put it in solid, but like I understand a lot of people did not enjoy
All right,
it.
we're gonna like meet right in the middle because I was probably gonna put it like here, and you want to put it like what, like over here somewhere?
Probably above Ascension.
Really? Okay, so we're gonna meet right in the middle. We're gonna put it like right there. I enjoyed it, but I didn't have like a ton of hours on it, and like I would pick a lot of other Black Ops 2 maps over Nuketown.
That's fair. I enjoyed it for the aspect of you wanted to go get a quick match in.
You know what? Hold on.
It was very good to do that.
Put it there. I think that's better.
That's fair, yeah.
That's fair. But I don't think there's a lot to say about Nuketown. Don't you get a random perk? You get like one random perk
The perks fall from the
sky, right? Yeah.
randomly on the set rounds.
Okay, this is a big one for you, which is kind of why I want to save it, but we're gonna pull it out. Die Rise. What are we doing with Die Rise?
I thoroughly enjoyed Die Rise.
You think Die Rise is like up here?
No, not that much. No, I'm talking like top of solid.
Like here?
Yeah.
And I think Die Rise is like here, bordering on here. So
The Wonder Weapon was so much fun.
We're gonna have to meet in the middle. So like, let's do like a count. Like that's 5, and then like this is 5. So it's I can't over Moon. Yeah, we'll put it there. All right. I hate having it there, but at the same time, I will go back and play Die Rise with you, and you can. I'm open to liking the map. I'm open to it. I just don't at the moment. But
Who's Who? Kind of the whatever perk, you know. I never really cared about that, but I just enjoyed the map. The Wonder Weapon was fun. Tramplesteins I enjoyed using, even though people hated that. The box being upside down for the first spawn is always enjoyable.
But what about when you have to pick up 3 parts for every single buildable, and you can't hold more than one at a time, so you have to like pick one up and keep moving,
you know, that's
3
fair.
inches at a time.
That was a Black Ops 2 thing.
Yeah.
But also you could just chain them. Just keep spamming the button.
Yeah, but then you gotta like jump off the building, and then one of them gets left behind.
No, you can spam it to the edge and then drop it down a level.
Okay, maybe you could spam it to the edge. I couldn't spam it to the edge.
Well, you're not that good.
That's part of the reason it's down on God Why. That's what I was saying while I was playing it. Another reason I used to hate this map is because I wanted to do the Easter egg so badly, and I couldn't because it was too hard. It was called High Maintenance, I remember, and you had to do this game with like dominoes or something.
It also had the bank on this too. I forgot.
We'll just leave it there. No more discussion for Die Rise for now. Die Rise is coming back. I guarantee it on this channel. We're gonna grab a random map.
A random map? God, why?
No, this is not God Why.
Did not enjoy Zetsubo at all.
Okay, so I would put Zetsubo in like low solid, high it exists. And you want to put it in God Why? So we'll put it like you'd rather play Brooked than Zetsubo?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
No. All right, if Die Rise is here, then Zetsubo's going here. I think it's underrated. Like, I don't love it. I don't really like it that much, but I think it's a solid map. Like, I'll play it if I have to. A decent Easter egg. Decent. It has
Easter egg can be enjoyed. The spider boss fight way too long for no reason.
Spider boss fight is way too long. The spiders can be very annoying. You know what I just thought of? Sorry, just because Moon's right here and the spiders made me think of the crawlers. Yeah, it's moving down. Those crawlers piss me off.
The teleporting ones.
Yeah. We'll leave it there. It exists. It's got a solid Easter. It's like a decent Easter egg. It's got a good Wonder Weapon. It's got a really good Wonder Weapon.
The Wonder Weapon, I will say, is fun and good.
Time for a big boy. Mob of the Dead is
Legendary.
Going up here.
Yep.
For now, it's staying right there.
Yep. I think there's only one other map that could pass that. I miss the Hell's Retriever so much. It was so much fun playing with that.
Mob of the Dead is so good that they tried to remake it and they changed it and everybody hated it. Well, not everybody, but it got a lot of hate because it wasn't
the Mob of the Dead.
Mob of the Dead. Mob of the Dead had a great cast, great map. Also, Mob of the Dead is so cool because I've been to Alcatraz in real life, and it's exactly like it. It looks exactly like it. They went there. They obviously, took pictures, recorded, got, a blueprint of it and they just copied it in. It is so cool how accurate it is to real life. Like walking through it actually felt like I was like, yo, drugs right here. So it was so cool. It's cool because like Mob of the Dead was awesome beforehand, and then going there and seeing that not only was it based off of real place, but it was exactly based off a real place. It's phenomenal. It's one of a kind. Next we have Shadows.
When it launched,
it was like down here for me, but
Yep.
now it's like I would put it up
solid.
here. I'd
Yeah.
put it above. I put it here.
Probably, yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Shadows is like I've had a lot. Like I had
They
on
fixed it, and it became a very fun map.
also it just I think part of it was getting used to the Black Ops 3 UI and gameplay, because it was the first time we had a 3-hit system. Zombies kind of reacted differently than they did back here. A cool cast, celebrity cast. It had Margo was coming in, a cool new brute zombie.
Introduced the whole storyline for Black Ops 3.
Yep, it was the first map to have a cool part system because it wasn't the Black Ops 2 part system. Easter egg, the only downside is that you need 4 people for it. And that is the biggest drawback to Shadows. It's why I would never put it anything above solid, is because I don't like requiring 4 people for an Easter egg.
The Easter egg itself is fairly fun too. The flag step's hard, so it's enjoyable, but it's not like impossible.
It is. It's a lot of fun. It's just you can't do it solo. Like what if I just want to play, especially now the game's 9 years old. I can't just go do it unless I get 3 other people, which we did. I mean, we did it, but
we did do that.
That's the one downside. But besides that, it's such a good map. I just hated the opening cutscene always playing when I was in the living room because it always played at the worst time. Grod Crovey. Now, this might be an unpopular opinion, but I'm not a big fan of Grod Crovey. I really am not.
I would put it in It Exists.
Really? Where and It Exists. If I was personally going to put it somewhere, I would probably drop it. There.
I would switch it with Die Rise, but that's fine.
Fine. I really don't like Grod Crovey.
Definitely above Zetsubo though.
Oh yeah, 100%. But Grod Crovey's never. I've never really liked it. I've had a lot more moments where I got annoyed with it and didn't like it. I never hated it.
I enjoyed the boss fight though, and the Easter egg.
Yeah.
The boss fight and the Easter egg was quite fun.
There's just nothing. There's not one single thing besides the Ray Gun Mark III that I really like in this map. The Dragon Shield, I would say. The Dragon Shield and the Mark III. I just never been a fan. I know that a lot of people really like this map, but I've never really wanted to hop in and play for high rounds or just play for fun. If I'm playing Grod Crovey, it's because somebody wants to do the Easter egg.
I don't just play it on its own. I go there for Easter egg videos and stuff, so yeah.
Let's finish off Black Ops. Well, not finish off, but let's hit Revelations too, since we're hitting Grod Crovey. I would put it in solid.
I'd put it in solid. I feel like we're putting it higher than a lot of people though, but I don't know. I would put it in solid.
I would play it over these maps. I'd probably play it. No,
I don't know.
I'd put it here.
Shadows and Revelations, yeah, they're about the same.
The funny thing is, I don't know if I think I do enjoy these maps more than Grod Crovey, so I'll leave it. But Revelations is I think the biggest part of it is just when it came out, it being what we thought was the end of zombies, having bringing back all the maps,
all the nostalgia.
Yeah, the nostalgia. It was a cool map at first, but I think over time it's kind of like Grod Crovey. It's just become an Easter egg map to me. I'm not really gonna play it unless I'm doing an Easter egg. I would play high rounds on it because it's the easiest map to do high rounds, because you can have the Thunder Gun and the Apothicon Servant with Alchemical Antithesis, which is just ridiculously overpowered. I'd probably honestly play Ascension and Call of the Dead before I play Revelations.
I'm fine with it in solid. I'd probably put it up behind Shadows of Evil where we had it, but
would I play it over Transit?
You can't even play Transit.
I don't. Yeah, I can't. It's gonna brick my stuff. We got 2 big maps here, but I want to save them.
I know. I know what both of them are.
We're gonna grab Voyage of Despair. I'm gonna put it in Exist. Just right there, probably.
I played it 2 times. Oh wait, no, I played it a couple times. Honestly, I didn't really like this map that much.
A lot of people didn't. I didn't hate it.
I'd put it in no good.
Really?
Yeah.
Honestly, I kind of agree, because I want to put it in Exist because I have fun memories of doing the Easter egg, and I kind of liked the on a ship. I thought it was cool.
It's different, but I don't love it.
It was the introduction of Black Ops 4 zombies, and this is where we get into a big debate. I don't like Black Ops 4 zombies.
I didn't either.
I really don't. I don't like.
They tried to do too much in too short of a time that It was just no.
Yeah, it's the UI. It's a lot of things. We can get into it more, I guess, in maybe a different time. But Voyage was like the beginning of this. I mean, it came out at the same time as Blood of the Dead, but it was the beginning of this like change from. I thought Black Ops 3 Zombies was peak. I thought they perfected pretty much everything. Maybe they could have added a few things here and there, but for the most part, it's like amazing. And then Black Ops 4 came out, and it was a don't if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But they tried to fix it anyway, and they just added all this new stuff. These UI.
Changes the gobblegums and the perks.
It was the beginning of looking at your screen, and there's like 55 different things going on that you can select, and it's like, I don't need all this. I just want to know my gun, my ammo, whatever part I have. That's about it. This is where they added like specialist abilities, which I'm not the biggest fan of. I know it's coming back from Black Ops 6, but anyways, Voyage is it's there. I'll play it over Shang.
Yeah.
9. It's funny because we just said all that, but 9 is the outlier. I would put 9 like. I probably put it like personally like right here.
I think I've played 9 like 3 times.
I played 9. 9 is the best map in Black Ops 4 that I played. I didn't play a few of them that much, but 9 was solid. I think like that they made the Black Ops 4 UI for this map, and it's the only map that it really works with, like the way it's played. It has cool specialist enemies, having to fight the different types of zombies in the I forget what they're called, but you pretty much go into like these different pillars in the map and fight specialist zombies to get certain items you need. Training around in the bottom's cool. The only thing is they have like spikes that come up and hit you, which are kind of annoying. But 9's a solid map. Probably the only Black Ops 4 map I like. Speaking of, I'm grabbing this and I'm dropping it right down here. I hate this map. I hate it.
Put it in God, why? Because
God, yeah.
they could have done so much better with it. They could have just done the right thing or just not done it at all.
Exactly. It's like it's probably better than Shang, but you're right. We should put it here just because it's like we were pretty much promised this, and we got this. And it's just like the funny thing is, again, having been to Alcatraz, they added more parts that are accurate to real life, but it's just not good. It's part of it's the Black Ops 4 system, and part of it's just that they changed the map.
I wanted Mob of the Dead.
Yes, we wanted Mob of the Dead remastered, and this is what we got. And I think like it just felt like a slap in the face. And forever because of that, it's just I get a negative feeling thinking about this map. Ancient Evil, I didn't play a lot.
I don't think I've played a single game.
I played a single game of that. I played a single game of Dead of the Night.
Nope.
I played a single game of this.
Nope.
And I played a single game of that. All of these,
Nope.
I played all these maps one time.
I haven't played any of them.
Okay, so we're leaving them there. I think it's so I don't know. I think Dead of the Night is the one that people really like. So we're not trashing on these maps. We just didn't play them. I didn't like Black Ops 4.
And yeah, that's basically what it came down to. Black Ops 4, I played for like 2 months and then just never touched again.
Exactly. So I'm not going to speak on these maps. They could be good. I just know one of the things I remember from the 2018 period was, oh my God, another remake. This was Nuketown. This was Call of the Dead. This was Mob of the Dead. It's like they couldn't come up with anything new, and that was a complaint. I don't really have much to say about that because I didn't play them. Black Ops 4, I look back negatively overall. I don't like the game because Classified's also going down here. Classified, I forgot. I'm saving a few maps down here for the end. We got 4 more that we're going to hit before them. We are going to hop into Infinite Warfare. We got Challenge Shuffle. Challenge Shuffle is going,
it exists.
and it exists. I'll play it over all these maps, all of these. I don't love this. It's probably it's one of the worst Infinite Warfare Zombies maps, but it's not bad. It's not terrible.
I enjoyed all of the Easter eggs on the Infinite Warfare Zombies maps, so just for that, it exists.
Yeah.
I would play it for that, but
the
Rat
Rat King
is what it is.
The Rat King boss fight is awesome. I really like. There's a lot in this map. I'm gonna move it up here.
Kung Fu was fun.
I'm gonna move it up here. I actually like thinking about it. I really do enjoy this map. I almost want to put it in solid. I enjoy it more than 9.
We're gonna talk our way up to solid.
I'm gonna talk. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it here.
Same level as Ascension.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. This map is like, it's funny because I say it's like it exists in comparison to the other Infinite Warfare Zombies maps. I don't like Black Ops 4. I love Infinite Warfare Zombies. I thought they did an amazing job in that game. It had so much hate. It had so much negativity surrounding it because Black Ops 3 had just come out, and Black Ops...
It wasn't Black Ops 3.
Exactly. Zombies was at its peak, and everybody's waiting.
Especially with the 5th DLC,
Zombies
Chronicles
Chronicles,
coming out. Yeah.
which Zombies Chronicles came out like after, like while Infinite Warfare was in its life cycle, which is kind of funny. I think Infinite Warfare Zombies will never get the proper respect that it deserves. I don't think Lee, it's his first name, I forget his last name, but Lee was basically the Jason Blundell of Infinite Warfare Zombies. He did a great job. He really did. The characters, like, what we'll do really quick is just talk about Infinite Warfare Zombies, and then we'll rate the maps. They were very innovative, making every single map different. Different time period. They had the same set of characters, but they changed it. They had a celebrity character for each map.
Completely different settings.
Completely different settings. Speaking of, let's just grab the rest of them. Zombies in Spaceland. I'm dropping it here.
Yeah?
I'm dropping it here. I want to. I love. What do you think?
I mean, I was thinking top of almost perfect.
Really? All right, then we're gonna leave it here because it's the same place. Above buried. I personally, I would put it above Kino, but I'm not gonna do that because you want to put it here. Zombies in Spaceland is one of my favorite maps of all time. I love this map to death. The innovativeness with the 80s style, the characters, David Hasselhoff just being in it randomly. It's just being able to play as Hasselhoff. And last but most definitely not least, the most important thing is the Easter egg is my favorite Easter egg in all of Zombies. Hands down.
It's a really good Easter egg.
And I have so much playtime in this map. The wonder weapons are cool. Having 4 different pistols. You had the giant
and the freeze gun.
The freeze gun, which is just a point farming gun. You had the giant brute running after you. The map had so much life. It had so much character. It was the first map where you could exchange money, if you don't count the bank, because you couldn't exchange in the bank, right? You could just take your own money.
Yeah.
So Zombies in Spaceland was the first map where you could exchange money. You could split the cost of the starting doors, although it was dumb.
Which sucked because it was so
Exactly,
expensive.
because if you're playing solo, the starting room doors were 1,000. If you had 4 people, they were 4,000. But you could split them. But at the same time, it's like you don't got to raise the cost of the doors.
At least not by that much.
Yeah. If you were like, hey, what map do you want to play? This is one of the first ones that comes to mind. Speaking of Raven the Redwoods, I would put Raven the Redwoods at solid.
Top of solid.
I'd probably put it like here. I had more fun on this than Shaolin Shuffle.
When it first came out, then the wonder weapon was absolutely broken.
Oh, yeah. You get the
the saw.
Funny stories. If you beat the Easter egg, there's like something you do, and you can get the circular saw that Jason has. When the map first came out, there was a glitch. I don't remember how to do it, but there's a glitch where you could make it so it had infinite ammo, where it's just spinning forever, and it's insta-kill on zombies no matter what round it is. So we beat the Easter egg, we did the glitch, we got it, and we went and sat in a corner. And I remember I had to go to school, because we were like 15.
We both had to go to school.
Oh yeah, you skipped school. You skipped school, right?
Oh, I did.
You skipped school. I went to school. And you just sat there in a corner just killing the zombies for like 8 hours straight, and we were 7th in the world for high rounds in the map for like a good day or two. So that was cool. The funny thing is I came back and you had like 30,000 kills and I had like 20 because you had gotten all of them. Raven the Redwoods, it's cool. Again, super, like all the Infinite Warfare Zombies maps, super innovative. You basically get high in this map. You play with the butterflies. It's just,
the Easter egg itself was fun.
Easter egg is so much fun, and it's so easy. It's probably one of the easiest Easter eggs in all of Zombies, besides the giant.
That was part of it, the lore.
Yeah, it was a fun map. It was innovative. Something that Zombies had as it went on. You started with what? You started with Knocked. It's just a room. It's a few rooms with zombies, and then you kind of go on. And then they release like Richtofen and Nikolai. They give you characters, so there's personality. And then you get to Black Ops 2, there's, different maps, Mob of the Dead. You get to Black Ops 3, it's way more colorful, it's way more innovative.
Storyline's going crazy.
Storyline makes no sense, but then you get to
Black Ops 4.
Infinite Warfare is like, all right, we're going to take pretty much all of that, and we're going to make it like over the top, super like personality driven, very cliche for, 80s, 90s, 70s. It was fun. Attack of the Radioactive Thing. Drops it right in front of that one. So,
yep.
I'm putting it here. So
That's okay with me.
Zombies Spaceland was goated. Attack of the Radioactive Thing, because of the Easter egg, gets carried over these other maps. This again,
the Easter egg was a lot of fun.
One of the most fun Easter eggs you could ever do. The bomb step, where you have to like find the different like equipment to like make the bomb. You have to have this like guide to make like super
Oh
triethylaloxin or
yeah, I
something.
forgot about all the different signs and stuff. Oh my god.
It's so much fun.
The stupid special rounds though. Those things had so much health on the special rounds. The aliens.
Oh yeah, the stupid the little like crab aliens that would come after you. I'm putting it over shadows because you don't need 4 people to do the Easter egg. So the boss fight's fun. You're fighting like a giant crab, and it's really hard. The reason I would say the Easter eggs in Infinite Warfare are better is because you could spend like an hour and a half trying to beat one, die in the boss fight, and instantly be like, yeah, we're doing it again, run it back. Like we're beating this. Because the boss fights are so much fun, but they're hard. Here's the outlier, is Beast from Beyond. I would put it down here. I'll put it here. Just for now. It's like they had such a good stretch. They had this map, then this map, then this map, then this map, and then the ending was just like it had, the cool thing is it had a super Easter egg. It was the first Zombies map to have a super Easter egg where you beat the Easter egg, then you go back and beat all of them again, and then you beat Beast from Beyond Easter egg again, and then after you beat it, it brings you into a super boss fight, which is Mephistopheles, which is instantly dying. It's impossible. And I'm still upset to this day because
we can go back and do it now.
We can, but I was playing in a public lobby, and we beat the first Easter. We were in the first boss fight. I disconnected, rejoined, beat the boss fight, went to face Mephistopheles. We beat Mephistopheles, and I didn't get the trophy. I didn't get the completion for it because I joined in game. And to this day, I am still upset about it. But Beast from Beyond, it's like, it was fun. It just wasn't great. But it says a lot about Infinite Warfare that the worst map in the game is average. We got 2 left, and we're gonna grab this one first. And it's going up here.
This is the controversial
one. It's going up here.
I'm not letting you put it first.
You're not letting it go ahead.
It's better than Mob. It's better than Mob.
It's better than Mob.
I would put it at almost perfect.
You would put it at almost perfect?
I would put it at solid, but I know how much it's liked, and I can understand why.
Crazy.
So that's why I would bump it to almost perfect. But
Origins?
Personally, for me, it's solid.
Origins with the stabs, the 4 stabs, like some of the coolest wonder weapons in all of Zombies.
Yep.
Bringing back the original crew, but they're cooler.
Yeah,
it's fun. I mean, the mud's cool once you get stamina. The Easter egg, the Easter egg is goated. It's such a good map. It had the generator system turning on the power.
I hated the generator system.
The generator system's
fun.
The
generator's getting turned off in the middle of the round.
It's a challenge. It's a challenge. It's part of the challenge. Origins is so good. All right, tell me why Mob of the Dead's better than Origins.
Everything about Mob of the Dead.
Okay, that's not. You can't say everything. Everything means nothing. I need reasons.
The tomahawk, the map layout.
All right, the tomahawk is very cool, but I would say that the stabs, the ice staff, the upgraded ice staff is cooler than the Hell's Redeemer.
Nope.
Yes.
Nope.
Yes. And so is the upgraded fire staff.
Nope.
Okay, what else about Mob? I'm not hating on Mob. I love Mob. I think it's like one of the best maps of all time. But I just like Origins better. Map. I love Mob. I don't have a lot of bad things to say about Mob. I think it's amazing. It's just going back. If I had to choose one to play, I'm choosing Origins over Mob.
I would put it right above Attack of the Radioactive.
That's crazy. You're playing Town over Origins. You're playing Buried over Origins.
Definitely Buried. Town. Probably, yeah.
I disagree, but I'm gonna move it here so that we can average out our opinion. Because you're saying here, I'm not moving it down here. It's not going over here. Origins is here. I want to move.
I'm saying in Salt. Yeah, at the end of Almost Perfect.
I want to move Zombies in Spiceland over Kino, personally. But I'm leaving it here. Fine. I think Origins is better. If you think Mob is better. I love both. I'll play both anytime. But if you gave me a choice, I'm going Origins. I just think that it has more to offer in terms of just overall stuff to do in the map. I think Mob of the Dead is fun, but eventually you just go to the bridge and you use the Hell's Redeemer after a certain round, and that's about it. The Easter egg is cool. I love the Mob of the Dead Easter egg, but it's very easy. Origins is a challenge. It's fun, has different steps. I don't like the stupid zombie blood step, shooting the thing out of the sky. That's pretty much it, though. I don't really have anything else bad to say about it. Mob is very cramped. I guess they're both very cramped.
Yeah, but I like the crampedness of Mob better than Origins. Origins, I'll be running through the trenches, and then a zombie will just jump on my head and appear in front of me.
I can agree. Getting jumped into a small space is more fun on Mob than it is on Origins.
Yeah, because they don't just jump out of the sky where I can't see them and appear in front of me. At least they're jumping through windows or somewhere else where I can find them.
All right. Which leaves us with one map. and everybody knows what this map is. And I think that this map can.
We'll put it in God Y.
Yeah, it's going.
Worst map on
It's
the
going
list.
down here. It's going. It's going up here. And I think.
I don't know if anybody's gonna disagree with that.
I think it can go right there. And because.
I mean, there's probably people that would put other maps above.
Oh yeah.
That, but like.
Oh yeah.
I don't think anybody would put it out of legendary.
If I'm choosing any map to play, whether that's for fun, for high rounds, for the Easter egg, it's almost always gonna be this. It has the wonder weapons from this. It has the creativity and the different aspects of all these maps. The anti-gravity of Moon, in a way, kind of. It's got panzers. it's got dogs. I know I'm naming like the most obscure things, but it's such a good map layout.
It was the map.
It's a perfect map layout. It's got an amazing Easter egg.
It's great for the casuals because the wonder weapons are so good.
It's good for casuals.
The Easter eggs easy but still fun. The boss fight can be hard if you're not ready for it.
Yes. It's overall. I think JukeTheShark takes everything good from other maps and just combines it into one solid overall experience.
One thing I will say, making me do all 4 bows when I'm trying to do the solo Easter egg.
Yeah, you know what?
I don't like
down
that.
Here. It's going down there. Fix that. I know they're never gonna fix it because the game's old, but oh my god, when you're playing solo and you have to do all,
it's just not playable.
When it's like you only need 1 bow, and then you get to the step where you need 4, but where you think you need 1 bow, and there's infinite dogs, and it's like, oh, by the way, you're gonna need the other 3 as well.
Yeah, trying to build the other bows in around like 25. Not fun. Trying to get a melee kill for the stupid void bow on round 25.
Oh god. It's so fun on other rounds. It's really fun to do on like round 6, but like
yeah,
that's when you're planning for it. But it's like it's just a glitch, and I think it's just because the game's old and outdated. In its prime, nothing beats this. Nothing. There's not a single map that I think was probably unanimously enjoyed by everybody over this, because there is a lot of Origins haters. There's a lot of Mob of the Dead haters because of the reasons we mentioned. It's cramped. This is like good for casuals, good for serious players. It's overall, it's perfect. Like, it's these 3 that I always think of what are the best maps in zombies, and I think that's pretty much how everybody thinks. It's just because they're good. But I think this map deserves to be up there over Kino. I do. I think it should be here. But I'll leave it down here. Anyways, that's the rankings.
I'm happy with this list. Looking at it after it's all completed, yeah.
Cold War maps on the bottom that we didn't play, and an extra Zombies in Spaceland because I added it twice because I'm dumb. But this is the
You just like the map that much.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? One can go here, and then one can go there. So this right here is the correct list for the order of how good zombies maps are. And this list can change because now we have to go back and play this. And he has to show me that it's good. We have to go back and play this and hope that it doesn't break my PC. And we have to go back and play these and beat the whole Super Easter egg together. So
yeah,
lots of stuff to do. Anyways, this is the first thing we've done where we've shown our faces.
Well, we tried.
Oh yeah, we tried. So funny story is about 2 weeks ago, there should have been a nice little thing to watch where me and Kim Dam talk about Black Ops 6 and look at all the stuff on it and what we think about the trailers and everything that came out. And then we spent a good amount of time on it. We had fun. We talked about it. It was cool. We're like, all right, see ya. And then I realized I never started the recording.
When this man says we're having technical difficulties, it means that he's having technical difficulties every time.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, no. How do you want to end it?
I don't know. I said ka-chow because that was funny.
All right, do it again.
Ka-chow. I even gave the finger guns. Oh, all the point, I guess.